Hello and welcome to Living for Games. In this video I'm going to play a campaign entitled The Battle of the Boroughs, written by myself. And a huge shout out to Josh from Get Up and Game and Emeritus from Late Night Gaming. I hope I got that name correctly. Both of them have helped me tremendously with their comments and suggestions, so thank you to both of you. Also, before we start, I'd like to apologize. I wanted to do this as a two-handed solo with Nova and Ironheart, but I was making so many mistakes, I've decided I'm just going to do regular solo with Nova and the aspect of justice, and the deck is going to be listed below. So let's get started. The core set: Rise of Red Skull, Mad Titan Shadow, Mutant Genesis, Green Goblin Scenario Pack, and King Scenario Pack are all needed to enjoy the whole campaign. If the villain's main scheme calls for a recommended modular set, any modular set can be used. For example, in this first one, instead of Taskmaster's Weapon Master set, I've replaced it with the Hydra Assault to try to keep with the Hydra theme. But any modular set will work. If your obligation leaves the game, it's removed for the remainder of the campaign. If you play with up to 4 players, you can play any team affiliation that you want, but if everyone has identities of the same affiliation, then each identity gains a bonus for each scenario. Since Nova is champion, he gains the ability to have a second mulligan each scenario. So that's very helpful. And finally, if you lose the scenario, don't worry. You can still continue the next one, but you are penalized. Each scenario has victory headings along with defeated ones. So you just follow whichever one is applicable. Scenario 1. Brooklyn. After a long week of trying to keep peace in New York, you find yourself with friends and colleagues early Saturday afternoon at Smorgasburg, a seasonal open-air food market by the East River. As you walk around, you notice Deadpool, enjoying his regular chimichangas. You think to yourself how nice it is to finally enjoy some form of normalcy. However, you know all too well how short-lived these peaceful moments are. You purposefully ignore all forms of media. You have your phone off and no radio or TVs around. For 3 hours you walk, talk, laugh, eat, and just enjoy the spring weather. Then it happens. Boom! You look up towards the city and see a plume of smoke escaping from some windows in a nearby skyscraper. You and your friends know it's time to suit up. Officers have already arrived on the scene. Jim Wells, lead investigator, tells you that Taskmaster has taken hostages. He informs you that these hostages include fellow heroes. No time to waste. So, the villain is Taskmaster. And the captured by Hydra site schemes have reveal as a boost icon. That way you'll have more likelihood of releasing those hostages. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, let's just shuffle up here, see what we can get. Now remember, we do get a second mulligan. Definitely like the energy. We'll keep a pot shot, I think, and ditch the rest. Ooh, love that one way or another. That way we can get one of those side schemes out right away. And I think I'll just... Yeah, I think I'll keep pot shot. Oh, got the connection, so draw one extra one. Got 10 health. And now to go get the helmet. Can't use determination because of the crisis icon, so we'll use that one. Dig for his helmet. There it is. Let's flip him, and he takes 1 damage. Let's start with one way or another. And there's one right there. Use the helmets to play pot shot. Oh, forgot to draw for one way or another. Then we'll use pot shot. Taking him down to 9. Ready the helmet. Do another pot shot for another 4. Get arrows down. Go ahead and get Vivian down as well. Thwart for 2, and we'll go ahead and use Vivian for the other 2 so that we can get the first hostage released. And who's it going to be? Put damage on arrows. White Tiger. So I think I have the order on this correct, despite the crisis icon. Play White Tiger, remove that, and then the effective determination takes over, or takes effect and removes the threat. If not, you can let me know in the comments if I did that wrong. But I think that's how it plays. And there's nothing more to thwart, so I'll just leave White Tiger and ready everybody. Another one way or another. Excellent. And then with this, I choose to either do damage or put a threat on. Almost forgot that. Go ahead and put a threat on. Plugging with arrows. He's going. Thank you. And instead of taking the damage from the regular, I think I'll use Force Field Projection. Prevents 3 and deals 3. Oh, obligation already. Thankfully his isn't too bad. So let's get one of those other schemes out, right on the bottom. Comes in with 5, and then Agile Flight. Oh, draw for one way or another. Somehow I keep forgetting to do that. Not really planning on using Jesse Alexander. Go up to 12 health with endurance. And then go ahead with Agile Flight. And who do I get? Electra. I don't have any cards left in my hand to use her benefit, but that's okay. Oh, I get to draw one with Skilled Investigator. Doesn't help. Move the rest. I meant to put that damage on White Tiger, but don't worry, I'll fix it. Electro takes him down to 2. Can't use that right now. I don't think I want to save it till next round. Oh, no. I don't think I want to do that. I need to get rid of the obligation. So we'll put the health back on, flip them, exhaust, and get rid of the obligation. Get that out of here. And then we'll ready up. And discard. This way you get a 6-card hand. Oh, 7-card hand with connection. Oh, there's Go for Champions. So, scheme. And I'm going to go ahead, nope, I'm going to go ahead and take the damage, I think. Yeah. There we go. Schemes for 1 and nothing. And back card. Thwarts. So discard the top 5 cards, and there's a thwart right there. So he's going to thwart again. For just another 1. Okay. So too bad they nerfed the Go for Champions, but it was a wise move, I think. Oh, there goes another captured by Hydra, so we're not going to get that one out in play. Now I didn't get the boost icon of reveal simply because it was just for damage for Taskmaster, so that's unfortunate. We'll use the helmet to go with the connection and play Go for Champions. Now, unfortunately, White Tiger and Electra are not champions, so they will take Consequential. So Taskmaster gives us another encounter card, goes up to 16 health. White Tiger will take the threat off of the main. And since we have Go for Champions, let's go ahead and use Miss Marvel, since she won't take Consequential. Just attack with both. And ready. This is a good time for Go for Champions because I'm getting another encounter card for decking out. One on, and since we can't take a damage, we have to put the threat on. And he attacks, we don't take any damage, so that's that. And a third encounter card. Add your soldier. Go ahead and discard that. Oh, yeah, it goes out of play. And Hydra Hunter. So let's see if I can do 14 damage here. We do have guard on the soldier though. Get rid of him, and we get an encounter card. Proud of myself for remembering that. I usually do not. Thwart with Nova. Ready the helmet. And we're going to pot shot. Oh, forgot about the reflexes, so we're just going to attack with one, so that gets rid of that, and we take just one damage. Now we can pot shot. If I played this hand better, I would have used Unleash Nova Force earlier, but that's okay. So we'll just get rid of that and ditch the other two. We'll ready. And we'll go ahead and put 2 on to the scheme. This Marvel will block. And we have his sword and the last captured by Hydra. Because the other one's in the discard pile. And we're not going to wait for that one. So using the helmet and connection. Or just the helmet to play Unleash Nova Force. Deal 1 damage. Ready the helmet. And clear the area to do agile flight. Remove the 5. And we're going to get Moon Knight. Use Skilled Investigator, draw Nick Fury. Ready and draw a card with Nova Force. Use the helmet. To play Moon Knight and draw 2 more cards. Use Nova to do damage. Take him down to 8. Ready the helmet. Use the helmet for pot shot, 4 damage, and then go ahead and light speed flight for the other pot shot, and he's done. Alright, and there you have it. Alright, we were victorious. So, as Taskmaster is handed over to the authorities, Jim Wells hands you his phone and says, "It's for you." You answer it a little puzzled. "Hello?" "Turn your phone on. We've got more trouble to deal with over on Staten Island." You recognize the voice as none other than Nick Fury. As you tell your group there's trouble on Staten Island, one of the heroes you rescued tells you they will go and assist you. Welcoming the help, you add them to your team. So all the rescued allies join your team and do not count towards your deck size. So we have Elektra, White Tiger, and Moon Knight added to Nova's team. Alright, so stay tuned for next time when we head off to Staten Island.